fellas, Panda here, and we have an interesting topic to cover, and that is the patch notes have just dropped for Guilty Gear Strive. And I'll tell you something, I've been wanting to read them, but I put myself off. And taking a look here, oh my god, we have a lot. They said it was a minor balance patch, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So first one is that they mention everything that's dropping, essentially Season 4 Premium Color Pass, but that's not what we care about. We want to see how much of our predictions and calls were right. So getting here, we could talk about the changes to the overall mechanics, and so far we're talking about Wild Assault as well as Burst Gauge, and this is a big deal because this was a massive point that everybody was pissed off at. First off is Wild Assault. When it triggers a wall break, it no longer gives hard knockdown. This is big. This is one of the biggest complaints because you delete your burst and you have to hold a 50-50. Now you don't have to do that, but your burst is still deleted and back into neutral. Awesome change. This changes so much and everyone's super excited and happy about it. Also, red and white Wild Assault are less plus unblock now. Don't know what that's going to look like in the game, but we'll give it more time. Oh, the burst gauge. This change is a big deal. So basically, you'll gain less burst over natural time progression compared to the usual. Don't know how much that's going to be, but that'll also be a big deal because it means characters like Gold Lewis will not have as many bursts as usual. That way, tools like, yeah, they say it right there, White Wild Assault and Sight Burst need to be used more strategically. Okay. Invincible moves and counters that can be used as a reversal without tension gauge to no longer be roaming cancelled in any situation. Okay, so that's really interesting. DPRC is no more, but the thing is, they've also gave it throw invincibility to counter this. That means you have to watch out for throw situations. Can't do them anymore as a hard call out of DP, but of course now you can block it. So that's your call out. Either block or don't block. Honestly, good change, but you gotta be careful about fuzzy DP as that'll get you out of most situations. So calling that out will take a lot of brain power. Overdrives can still be roaming cancelled is very good. It means you can still commit the 50 bar and your 50 bar more to get out of those situations. Definitely great. Character adjustments, and I see my boy on there. Oh lord. Oh lord. It's all Badguy. Volcanic Viper, air only, added throw invincibility, can no longer be roaming cancelled. And H Volcanic Viper, remove strike invincibility, slow down the effect for no longer ends on hit. Oh, HDP got a hit, does less damage, less wall break value, and no longer give you massive blowback on combo scaling. So basically HDP gonna get a hit for its damage, but we don't know how much for. Big nerf for Sol Badguy. Kiske is the same. SDP no longer has throw invincibility, very interesting. And they decrease the launch height on counter hit, meaning you can't probably get true okay. And HDP removed strike invincibility. So it's basically the same as Sol. Less damage, less strike invincibility. Ooh, the super. Fix an issue where there was no usage restricted. Okay, it's basically a bugs change. Oh, this is big. Oh wow, he got a lot. Axel got a lot. Okay. Crouching punch, decreased knockback at maximum range. That's good for kind of like holding down neutral. Decrease horizontal blowback distance on aerial hit. That's kind of sucky because you want full screen. Added launch effect on grounded hit. Standing heavy slash will essentially give you juggles now. That's very interesting. JS. Launch aerial hit on aerial hit. Ooh. JS might lead to confirms now. That's a really interesting change. Snail on counter hit, the opponent can no longer recover after landing. That's big. So they essentially have to take a 50-50. Big OTG. Whistling Winds. When projectiles come into contact with something other than this character, no longer decreases the number of hits dealt to the character, meaning you can use this as a multi-hit link tool. Definitely clever. I like that change. The projectile movement speed now slows down when the charged version's out, allowing you for more set play. That's smart. I like that. The super extended time in which to trigger a wall break is now easier to get the wall break. Okay, good change. SDP. Oh boy. Okay, on aerial hit of heavy slash, you can no longer recover after landing. Heavy slash on aerial hit now gives a hard knockdown. That is a big deal. JD reduced the lower heart box. That means you can play around 6Ps better. That's even better. Grounded throw. Standard side distance after successful throw mid-screen regardless of opponent character. Okay, so that means you're closer for Grudami. That's awesome. Slight head no longer triggers opponent blocking pose before the attack start up. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So the opponent can't hold back as soon as this move's activated, or down back when this move's activated. They're not frozen into place anymore. They won't have the proximity block. Really interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Hammerfall, the opponent can no longer recover after landing. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's really good. So 5H and Hammerfall both give you hard knockdown. I didn't know I needed that. That's crazy. That's a really good change. Heavenly Potemkin Buster, reduce the lower range proximity required to attack to connect. Bruh. Adjust the angle of the leap. Bruh. Adjust the timing of the grab to simultaneously with the leap. This makes the Super Flash shorter, with the invincibility duration extending to after the Super Flash. These combined changes make it easier to grab opponents at low altitude, increase damage, increase guaranteed damage rate. Oh, that's probably the best patch I've read. Oh my god. So 5H and Hammerfall now give hard knockdown. Heavily Potemkin Buster now do more damage and better scaling and better reach and better invincibility. That's really good. That's insanely good. I don't know what that'll mean for HPBRC, but that's really good. I like that as a change. Melia, Tandem Top. Essentially, you can go into a special cancel into Lust Shaker. Very easy. Zao, I talked about this. Zao needed help. Alright, let's see. What does Zao get? Eddie, when hit with Blue Sight Burst or Yellow Normal Cancel, the Eddie life gauge now recovers starting from remaining value directly before the move. That's a big deal. I talked about this in the previous video. That needed buffed essentially when Eddie died to Roman Cancel or Burst. There was nothing you could do. However, they've changed it so now it'll actually come back faster. And he increases the forward movement speed, making him a better neutral tool. Pierce decreases start attack up, so you just go. Break the law, down. Now Zao's to Eddie position. You can only move grounded position, not mid-air. Okay. So you can swap between you and Eddie a lot faster. It's really interesting. Leo got hit the hardest with that DP change. That's all we need to know. DP change got hit really hard on Leo, and I don't know if you'll see him competing as much, because I think that was one of his best factors. They got your key. They fixed the bug. Oh god, that's scary. Angie, they fixed the bug. Okay. You can't RC parry. Parry's committal now. Oh, that's a big deal. I thought DP was gonna get hit by it, not parry, but parry also got hit. That's wild. Oh wow, Testament got some help. Let's see. Decrease knockback, decrease attack start up. Baroque on throw. Stain. Adjust the hit regardless of the opponent's heart box. Increase the opponent's movement speed with the Succubus. The Succubus will now be further away. Adjusted the blowback of the knockback hit. Oh wow, so this is interesting. They buffed this in a fun way. Teleport plays may be more of a common thing now. Succubus no longer appears when teleporting to the Succubus's position. Extended duration in Succubus remains after teleporting to Succubus's position. Decreased recovery. Arbor is saying extended homing range. That probably goes full screen now. Yeah, it'll even hit for maximum range. That's a big deal. I can see Neve Ketchup seeing this and just like popping off, not gonna lie. She would love this. Starship, this is a big deal. That's a big deal, losing DP on characters like her. Big deal for him as well. Added throw invincibility and the rest of it. Can no longer be Roman cancelled. It's the same. Can no longer be cancelled in Gazelle Step except for on hit. Can no longer be cancelled into overdrives. Oh wow. Gazelle Step can't be RC'd. Oh my god, these changes are insane. Bedman needed some help. Let's see what you got. Jump forward, close slash, change hit effect, and now triggers aerial hit state. So you can get juggles off close slash. That's good, because it means you have more routes into JH on like Oki scenarios and stuff like that. So that's really good. Jump pass, adding a vacuum effect. Oh, okay, so Bedman might get air combos. That's cool. JD adjusted the launch to hit opponent on grounded hit. So you get combos off of JD now. That's really interesting. They got rid of the DPRC on the goddamn ice spike. That's crazy. Johnny, you received improvements to mobility and... Oh my god. Forward dash, decreased recovery, 6k, added counter hit effect, adjusted the blowback, added counter hit effects. Oh, so you can counter hit this. Grounded Mistfinder, crazy. Oh my god, so yeah, his counter hit gameplay is kicked up. He's definitely a counter hit poking character now. They definitely buffed the shit out of that. That's a big deal. Elphelt, crouching punch, standing punch, jumping slash. Oh my god. But yeah, if you guys have been enjoying this far, be sure to subscribe. But we're going to be hopping into Elphelt now. So far, increased the startup of crouching punch. That's kind of crazy. I believe that's our 5-framer. So I think she got a 4-framer. Adjusted to be less affected by dash momentum, / JS expanded the upper hitbox and heartbox. Ooh, okay. Miss Charlotte, this is the projectile, I believe. Oh, the Miss Charlotte, I believe this is the projectile. Yeah, this is the projectile. Adjusted so beginning the projectile's move to change, decrease recovery. Oh, that's big. Out of repair, decrease the horizontal blowback on distance. Bomb bomb chocolat. Adjusted to launch the opponent on grounded hit. Wow, so you get a combo off the bomb now. And when you go for the command grab, oh, it's buffed. Added 4 movement before the attack start. Expanded proximity requirement for the attack connect, so it's bigger. Wow, so these are big. These are big. Massive changes to Guilty Gear Strive, that's for sure. To break it all down in a nutshell, essentially Strive got rid of DPRC, and a bunch of characters that were needing help got some help. Bedman got some help, Potemkin got some help, Elphelt got some help. And yeah, it's wild. Some characters got hit in terms of damage, like Kiske. That was a big deal. That was a massive deal. So essentially, what we're coming down to is DPRC is no longer in the game. DPs are now a committal tool if you want to get out of defense with a bar. So that's a massive deal. That is a massive gargantuan deal, and who knows how much that's going to come into play. But yeah, this patch is literally dropping in the next few hours, I believe, so keep your eyes out for it. I'm going to be peacing out, going to watch the rest of EVO. So yeah, peace out, fellas. See